Face the king, face the king. I can already see your face is really pink. Go have a drink before you step up to me. I could knock you out 1, 2, 3. No Rocky 3, just Muhammad Ali. I'ma take a girl next and make her call me puppy. Come back next time and maybe y'all shot at me. Alright, so who am I here today?
Diego Garcia, and I'm a freshman in college.
Alright, so who was your first love and why you fell in love with her?
I guess I would say my first love was in high school, my second year. I was actually clumsy in high school, so I wouldn't focus all in school. I got distracted a lot. And I guess I just would just get attached to one person and ignore everyone who just try to interfere with me or just try to get in a relationship. The thing is that with that person who I like, she was, I guess I would say, she had other stuff in her mind. But then there's this girl who I knew since a year before that. She was kind of a shy person, I guess. She's the smartest girl I've met in school. Might as well just say she's actually one of the top students of my class. And I've never realized that she actually liked me first since she met me. And I guess with that, the attachment I had, I stuck to her, and I just, how would I say, yeah, I just got attached to her. And I guess I would say she was really my first love, because it was one of those moments where you didn't have to look for someone who matched your interests. It just came by, she just came into your life, and then you just slowly realized that she was the one meant for you. And it was really beautiful. I mean, it felt like I've known her for forever, since forever, but our relationship only lasted for 2 months, but still I fell into a big long depression. I couldn't get over it, even though we just dated for a short term. Although I've always had struggle with finding my identity, even though it sounds embarrassing or cringy, but it's true. I mean, I don't know the kind of person I am with different people. Sometimes I'm seen as a funny guy, maybe just someone you could cry your shoulder on, or just someone who you could depend on. But at that moment, I really had to find myself, find my independence, what I really loved, and it just became an obsession to be like her, to ace all my exams, to keep finding my strength to keep going, and I guess it just made me feel like I needed more, and it wasn't my true self. And to this day, I feel like it really wasn't my best version, even though I got everything I wanted. Let's just say I was really skinny back then. I look skinny right now, but I was super skinny. And I had an obsession with food after my breakup because I wanted to grow stronger. I guess that's just an example of how much I've grown. But even so, even in my last year where I thought that maybe we could have cleared up things, I guess it just didn't ended the way how I expected it. But I just wished that we could have ended in good terms, and I hope she has the best luck in her life. She probably has her own life, and I have mine.
Alright, so who am I here today?
You're here with Hector.
Giovanni.
Alright, so who was your first love and why you fell in love with them?
Can't say the name, but this person really gave me a sense of hope and sense of compassion. Made me feel like I was appreciated for once,
Yeah.
Something like that.
Alright, so what about you?
with my friend's sister. You know, she was like really kind. She was around our age too. She was like a very nice person, a thoughtful person. I really like that about her. Just about that.
So how's it going with you guys' relationship? I mean, I don't know about you, but how's it going?
Yo, man, I'm not even in a relationship right now. Right now, I'm just trying to enjoy the college life slowly, as responsibly as I can.
Alright, so what about you?
I don't really got time for a relationship right now. Like with between school and work, I don't really have time to do anything else. Just that.
Alright, so who am I here today?
With Brian Garcia.
Alright, so who was your first love and why you fell in love with them?
I wouldn't say someone like in particular, but I'd say I fell in love with film. For this past summer, actually, I would go to car meets with my friends, and I film on a VHS. So it was pretty cool, like seeing the attention the VHS brings to people, getting that retro style on their car and stuff. And then I have a fisheye attached, which makes like parts of the car look pretty cool and a cool perspective.
So what is your goal once you graduate? Is that gonna be like lead you to the news reporter or what?
My goal is, to be honest, keep filming cars, but I also want to have music videos in there with my own style of VHS and try to edit them as well.
Alright, so who am I here today?
I am Marley Barrientos.
Alright, so who is your first love and why you fall in love with her?
Do I say your name?
I mean, you don't have to. You could just say anonymous.
Oh, I fell in love with her like in sophomore year. It was like my first relationship. I think I fell in love with her. I'm not too. Honestly, don't even remember. I think it was just more of like the idea of like having something, and then like the more I grew with her, and the more we did stuff, I think after that like the bond grew stronger, and then it just kind of happened. Yeah.
So then, how you guys met, if you don't mind me asking?
So I knew her since like middle school, because we went to the same school, and then like it continues to high school. I met her in like 6th grade. I don't remember exactly how, but yeah, we've always been friends. And then like after quarantine and stuff, we came back, and that was like our first time on campus. And then we kind of just like started talking, and it just ended up going on some dates, and then that was pretty much it.
Alright, so who am I here today?
Hi, my name is Nathan.
Alright, so who was your first love and why you fall in love with them?
My first love had to be my dog. Her name is Cookie, and the reason I fell in love with her was because I had moved to a whole new area around the time when I got her. So she was kind of just the first person, the first thing I got over there, and she's still stuck with me around to right now. So it's just I'm really close to her, and I really love that dog.
So how long has it been?
Roughly 7 years, maybe around 7.
Damn, the dog must have really grown tall then. I mean, how big is it?
I'm not going somewhere. Fuck. Kind of measuring around here. Yeah, she just old as fuck.
Damn, so what kind of dog is it?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Damn, you guys are gonna live forever, like maybe once you're old, huh?
Hopefully. I couldn't imagine losing her.
Alright, so who am I here today?
With Mauricio.
Alright, so who was your first love and why you fall in love with her?
Well, it's my current girlfriend. We're gonna be in our 3rd year on November. And the reason I fell in love with her is because I knew her since my freshman year of high school, and I was able to like get to know her really well and build a connection with her since my freshman year. But we didn't start dating till our senior year, and I just realized how much like I enjoyed being with her, how much time we spent together, and I enjoyed every single minute of it. And that's how I knew like she's my first love, you know.
Oh yeah. So how did you guys met? Like, what was the connection? Like, did you guys firstly talked, or how did that happen?
We had a class together actually. It was for Avid. It was our 5th period class, and we just started interacting because we did also go to the same middle school, but we didn't even see each other there. And we just started interacting, and we'd be very playful and like hang out a lot. And that's when I realized like we have some compatible personalities, you know.
Alright, so who am I here today?
You're here with Andre.
Alright, so what is the first love and why you fall in love with her?
My first love was this girl named Blanca. I met her in my senior year of high school, and I fell in love with her because like I fell in love with her presence. Like, she was beautiful. She was a 10 out of 10 all around, and she was my first everything. And yeah, but like we just kind of like drifted away, so it just never ended up working out fully. But yeah, that was my first love.
So now what, are you guys still seeing each other? Like, as
We're
even
not,
like
we're not seeing each other, but we still talk here and there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like you guys are basically friends then?
Yeah. No, I'm not friend zoned because like we still like flirt and stuff, but like
oh,
we're just not like together. We're just not together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything works between you.
Hopefully. What do you think is gonna work?
I mean, there's always a way, right?
If there's a will, there's a way. Yeah.
There's always a way. All right, so who am I here today?
I'm with Brandon. You're with Brandon?
All right, so who was your first love and why you fell in love with her?
Alright, so my first love has probably got to be my girlfriend that I'm with at the moment. Her name is Michaela, and you asked why am I in love with her?
Wait, what, Ben?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
you
am
gotta
I
explain, yeah.
Okay, so she was my first true love because she's only my second girlfriend that I've had ever, and she met me at a very low point because the first relationship I was in lasted like 3-4 years, and there was, there's a great difference that I've noticed in how both of them worked out. The first one, it was just a bunch of constant arguing, shouting and yelling, and it just didn't work out. And as much as I really wanted it to, because we had just been with each other for so long, it just didn't. And I've been with this one for almost 6 months now, and you really notice that I really feel very different. I feel more loved and more secure, and she just brought me up from those bad times. So it just goes to show that it's not about the amount of time you spend together, but the moments that you share and what it means to you. If it's right, then you'll feel that it's right. No matter how many years have passed, if 3 years have passed, if it's only been like a couple of months, I'm pretty sure you could tell. There's like this gut feeling.
All right, so who am I here today?
Nick.
All right, so who was your first love and why you fell in love with them?
Well, my first love started, I guess, 3rd grade with a girl named Sophia. To be honest, the reason why I felt love, I guess, we were young and stuff like that. I guess I just liked the way how she looked and stuff. And from there, I just liked her. As over the years went on, I still continued to like her into, I guess, high school. But I convinced myself that I don't think, she's interested in me. So I just decided to stop, really caring.
Yeah. So how do you feel when you first noticed, at least a first sign, saying that she doesn't have interest, the same as you do?
I guess I was towards the end of the school year. I was gonna ask her a question, or ask her hey, I like you and stuff. We were young kids, so during that time, love really isn't a big deal. I don't know why I started to feel that at a young age, but it happened. So I asked her, then as kids we were, she ran away. She probably knew what I was gonna say. But after that, I knew she wasn't interested, but she still wanted to be friends, so I was fine with that. But it became more like a little problem for me during 6th grade, as there was 2 exits to our middle school, and I started going with the other exit, not the same exit as her. And from there, we never really became as friends as we used to. Started, separated. And going into high school, I thought, I'm probably never gonna see her again, so it's just best to try to forget it.